What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. It's your boy Payne, and we are going to be doing Battlefield of Time, something I normally don't cover because I can't stand these because they take a while to do a perfect run. But I figured today is the day that I'm going to show you guys both the pay to win side and the free to play side, and give you guys a well-kept, I'm going to call it a secret. It's really not a secret, but it's a well-kept, well, just lack of a better term, secret that people don't take advantage of and they neglect a lot. So before I share that secret with you guys, I'm going to show you guys my run from the pay to win side, and I'm going to mimic it on the free to play side and show you guys the difference and what really matters. Now, of course, pay to win, you're going to be pretty decked out like I am. I actually made my 40-second run here without the proper artifacts on. I actually I was missing 2 items. So we're going to see here if we can do it again, but I'll show you guys what I'm rocking with. I've got toughness set and I've got Veery set. Veery set is very, very, very important for Battlefield of Time. That's one of the well-kept secrets I'm going to tell you guys right away. This one here is important because if you have a 4-piece Veery set, what it does, it increases the damage you do by 18% and the cooldown reduction of basic skills by 18%. These are very, very important things to note. More damage, quicker, and a lot faster to get yourself your cooldowns, right? So Veery set is a very, very powerful set for Battlefield of Time, and you should build yourself a set for Jinnu especially and other hunters if you plan to rock this and do well. So that's number 1. Number 2, you guys can see here in my stats, obviously I am kind of decked out from a stat perspective. I've got 20k attack, I've got 50% crit, 171 crit damage, precision 70%, not a big deal there. And then of course defense pen 6.2 and damage increase not very much. There's one other thing that I'll tell you guys real quick, okay? But before that, let's just get into the skills. So skills, Death Dance, we're going to be using the light Death Dance that reduces Black Hole. We have Black Hole over here, which is going to be the epic version. Those are the 2 skills we're using. Blessing Stones, we got the Elemental Weakness Blessing Stone. Whoops, wrong thing. I went to move my camera. Sorry, one sec, guys. There it is. And then we got the Advanced Technique Dagger, Double S Sword, and the Boss Killer. So those are Boss Slayer, I think is what it's called. So those are what we're using in regards to actual blessing stones. Now, what is the last kept secret? I'm going to keep this one to myself until the end. Let me show you guys my run. I'll show you guys a couple of botched runs as well too if I have any. You guys can see why this annoys me at the very least. So let's talk a little bit about the team. We've got Cha here to do brand. We got ourselves Beck here to do break, and we've got ourselves Min to do punishment. Now, Lee Bora is a great replacement for Min if you don't want to use him. It's fine, you can. And then of course we have ourselves the Shadow Authority of Igris to give ourselves more crit. Very important for this because we want everything here to crit. We have blades here. Let's go ahead and I'll show you guys how this is done normally. Okay, so first thing you're going to start off with, without even taking a step, you cast your Black Hole. The moment that happens, go ahead and cast your bow and arrow. This should penetrate most of the mobs and you should be able to kill everything. Cast it again instantly. Here, don't even waste any skills, just shoot. Just shoot away and make sure you kill everything in sight. And you guys can see here, by the time this guy pops up, you're going to one-shot him, right? 18 seconds. Usually I'm around 16-ish. That was a little slow, but that's okay. It is what it is. Okay, so here you're going to run forward and you're going to, there you go, right there. Okay, and now you're going to break this fool. Break yourself, fool, and then you're going to cast Min, and you're going to quickly West Wind, and you're going to quickly Brand, and you're going to hope your West Wind crits. If it does not, then you are in a little bit of a tight spot here, guys. Because now what you need to do, unfortunately, is deal with this West Wind without a crit. And then hopefully, you can avoid this. And then jump in here and take him out. So that was slow. That was really, really slow. And the reason why that was slow, and the reason why this is considered a botch run, and I should have probably started over early, is because I didn't get my crit in. And this is why crits are so important, right? That, though, essentially is how the run works. So you guys can see there, unfortunately, didn't pan out how we wanted to. So let's do it again. Okay, Wes, here we go. 1, 2. Cast this, kill this guy off. These guys get in. Kill these guys quick. Here we go, perfect. That's going to be a good shot. 16 seconds, that's great. Okay, this is important. You need to freeze this guy before you break him. So that's going to be key number 1. Element number 1, freeze before you break. Okay, break, and then attack. You guys can see how fast that was, right? There you guys go, 39 seconds. Again, could be much faster. I was a couple seconds faster there, but that's a really good method right there. But you gotta freeze, and the reason why the freeze is important is because if you don't freeze him and you break him, he won't freeze. And that means if you have an A5 Grimoire, you do 50% more damage with the freeze. you can't, if you don't freeze, you're not doing that extra damage, right? So there you guys go, 39 seconds. So it is doable to do it to 33. I've been very close to 33, but I've had to have a perfect run. Okay, so now let's go over to the free-to-play side and show you guys the exact same method with Westwind and the bow, and I'll tell you guys the secret real quick, okay? Actually, I'll tell you guys the secret now, and then you guys can watch the free-to-play. The real secret is, and a lot of people are ignoring this in the game, is your actual skills on your weapons. That's right, everyone is ignoring it. It's way too important. To get these kind of numbers, guys, you need to put these points into your skills. Your skills, especially your ultimate skills for your weapons, is what's going to drive you to do this much damage. Without that, you're not doing anywhere near those times. It's the truth, right? So those crit damages are great, but you need to make sure you're putting skill points into here. Now, when you get to the 7, 8s, and 9s, you are going to require these mana power extracts, which are going to use the red coins to advance your skills even further. But even for free-to-play players, guys, it's a pretty important one to at least get to level 7 to 8 on your weapon skills to actually max it out. So, with that being said, that's the well-kept secret. It's not really a secret, but a lot of people do ignore it, and I wanted to talk about it. So let's go into the free-to-play side, and I'll show you guys the same run there and what we can do with that same setup. All right, guys, we're back here again. Free to play. Let's talk about this, all right? So let's see the difference. Now you guys seen the pay to win side of things. I'm going to run it very, very similarly here, okay? So I'm going to show you guys right now real quick what I'm running from Blessing Stones. There you guys see. I've got the Advanced Dagger. I've got the crit one. Same setup. Exact same setup. Difference is, of course, the level of skills is going to be much lower when you're looking at the actual skills themselves. So if we go to the skill section, so let me just go to skills right here. You guys can see here, this is level 5 first off, right? So I can level this one up a couple more times. I get it to about 8, right? Then I start getting into a little bit more gold. So what matters more here? Skills or weapon skills? Now, if we go back to my weapon skills real quick, I do actually have pretty good weapons for this run. There's my Westwind. I have an A1 version. You guys can see here, it is a +7. Like I mentioned to you guys, it is important to get that. This is a +2. This is a must to get up. Now, this I'm going to move to 7, all right, to also just boost it a little more. And then I'm going to give the actual love it needs for level 4s here. And then we'll see what the difference looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you guys that I purposely have saved this so I don't make this run without showing you guys the difference with the weapon skills. So I'll show you guys what my time is now, and then shortly I'll show you guys what my time will be when I level up the skills and we run it normally. Now, again, I will do one more skill level up here. We'll level up Black Hole once, maybe twice even. Let's go 3 times, maybe 4 times. Yeah, let's go 4 times. I didn't know 3 times. Here we go, 3 times. Okay, there you guys go. So I put a little bit more into the skills, and now I'm going to show you guys the run itself. So here's my free-to-play run, just so you guys can see it. I gotta still do this. Here we go. Okay, I am currently sitting in 4th place with 1:47. Okay, I purposely just did this run on my own just to show you guys. Now let's go in and do the same run again. This time we're going to be using my current squad here. So I have Beck, I have Cha, and I have Alicia. Now I'm going to take Alicia out for a second, okay? I don't need Alicia in this fight at all, as a matter of fact. I can throw in, I'll throw in Jinchul. You know what? I need the extra break, and I prefer to have that anyways, so we can break Igris and move on. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to show you how this run works, exact same method, and see what the time difference is for free-to-play and what you guys can accomplish with a similar setup, all right? So let's go in here. So 147 is a time to beat. We got ourselves set up. So 183k power. And here's my, oh yeah, I guess I can show you guys this as well too, I guess, right? I'm running the Lion set and the Expert set. Now, remember what I told you guys earlier, right? This Expert set is useless in this run. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap-a-roo some of this out, and we're going to run a Viri set instead, and hopefully that will be enough to get this done. So real quick, let me throw in my Viri set, see if I have one on that I can swap for, and we'll see if this will make a little bit of a difference. Now, another good one you can run, of course, instead of that is going to be Behemoth set, or Executor set, right? So, you know what? Let's just keep this for now. Let's keep it for now. Let's just see what happens. Let's go in here and see what happens, okay? Let's just run this without the Viri set. I know for a fact Viri set will do better, but we're going to run it without it. So let's see what happens. Because I don't actually have a Viri set I can swap to. So same setup here. Bow and arrow, bam, hit these guys, roll through. Hopefully you kill this. Again, cast this, get in there, and look, I mean, it looks pretty similar, right? The run is working pretty similarly to what it was before. Now, let's just see if we can get the job done with this setup, right? Here's the difference, obviously, right? We need to do this and this to kill him off. All right, so we got 24 seconds. Not too bad. Difference, of course, is now we have no time for the cooldowns. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to call Jinchulin. We're going to summon our guys. We're going to call Beck-in. We got our break, so that's good. Call in Cha. And then here, I don't have West Wind, obviously, maxed out like I do in the other one. So we're going to hopefully shoot a couple times, score here. And look at the difference, right? I mean, it's not just gear. It's just everything. Everything is a big difference here. It just all makes a difference. Here you want to do this. Bow and arrow. And don't get knocked back. Don't get knocked back. It's not worth it. Don't risk it. Just do what you can. Get whatever shots you can get in there. And the whole goal here, guys, is to break again. Okay? Bow and arrow. And then just ultimate. Just take your time. Now remember, when you cast your ultimate, there's going to be a little bit of an issue as a free-to-play player. You're going to be lacking, or you're going to be wasting some time casting this, right? So you want to make sure you finish this off ASAP Rocky. Right there. Get this in ASAP, and then shoot. Boom. So 132. Not bad, right? Now look at the difference. 147 to 132 just by leveling up my skills, and that will now put me in to third place. All right, so that's what I want to show you guys, that it's doable as a free-to-play player. You just got to focus on the right things. Now, if I had a Viri set, I promise you guys, this will be even faster. I could easily have gotten second place on this one. So there you guys go. I just want to share this little bit method with you. Remember, build a Viri set for Jung, especially for this, for Sung, sorry. I said Jung there again. For Sung, and make sure that you guys build it soon, so that when the next one rolls around, you'll kill it. All right, guys, this is Payne. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.